We rolling, guys.
Hi guys, welcome to the Spellstruck Podcast. Every conversation that you ever wanted to have but could not, हम यहाँ पर वो बातें करते हैं. And today we have with us this very special guest. Just say people are fearing him and then falling in love with him. Azhar Akhtar from Fighter, or just my bro Rishabh. Welcome to the Spellstruck Podcast.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Just let people know a little about Rishabh.
So I'm from Delhi, born and brought up, and my schooling was from Delhi. I am from a Punjabi family. I've always been into sports. Always used to play some sort of sport, but my weight growing up was a problem, so I couldn't really get into sports. But I loved playing sports. Other than that, I'm into fitness. I am a massive fitness freak, and that kind of runs my life. I'm an actor. I just did a film called Fighter. And I've been a model. I'm still a model. I mean, I don't know. Still figuring that out. But yeah, that's mostly about me.
Just a film called Fighter. That's the way to go about it, yes.
No, I just did a film called Fighter. It's not just a film, bro. It's a huge film.
It's a huge thing, that's what
100%.
exactly. It's a huge... But like, how is it, bro? Just the first time you're on the big screen and the person in front of you is Hrithik Roshan. How was it?
Well, that was fantastic. It was it kept me a little nervous because, of course, it's Hrithik Roshan. But the feeling when I got locked for the part and, when we started shooting, it was like, it's still very unbelievable what has happened. So I'm just still taking it in, soaking the vibe, soaking everything in.
Like, I think imagine a person living that Azhar Akhtar character for at least how long did the shoot go?
Shoot was on for about a year for me, almost.
How does that frame of mind work? Like, would you just wake up as Azhar Akhtar mode every time? Like,
so what happened was before we started the shoot, right? There was a
workshop.
No. That was there. Yeah. But my first sked was in Feb of 2022. Yeah. So when before that I started workshops, and those workshops were pretty hectic. It was like I was not speaking for 4-5 days to anyone. No words were coming out of my mouth. I was only watching war documentaries or like documentaries about human genocide for the last 3 months before my shoot. And and I was writing everything down in a diary, what thoughts were going in.
Getting into that zone.
Yeah. And somewhere, not speaking to anyone, and then watching those documentaries on YouTube, that really got me in the mindset. I'm not kidding. Like, time tha I woke up, and before going to sleep, I was writing my diary for the day, and I could just read how hateful and how aggressive my thoughts had become. And I was like, oh shit, this is working. This is the first time I tried getting into method and everything. And so before the first schedule, I did that, continuously. But then second schedule was after, I think, 2-3 months. So before, 15 days before my shoot, I again started doing all these activities, and that kept me in the zone. Yeah, and on set also, I wasn't speaking much to anyone because my acting coach had told me that just stay with yourself. Right? Yeah, and be as close to that character as you can, and that guy won't speak unnecessarily to anyone.
Exactly.
True. So I was trying to keep it that way.
Wow, man, amazing. And but then how is it coming back from that character? Because it's hateful. I'm sure you're not that hateful in your real life.
No, man.
You seem like a really cool guy. जितनी देर से भाई यहाँ पर है.
Azhar is 180 degrees opposite to Rishabh.
Clearly.
And but it was not very difficult to get out of it. But once the shoot got over, so there were gaps in the schedule, right? After the schedule got over, I would go chill with my friends, spend some time, take a weekend off, and I was out of it. That's what I did when the film ended as well. I came out, I met my friends, and came to Delhi, chilled with my parents, and then that was good enough.
Crazy भाई, ये तो ऐसे Joaquin Phoenix type story हो गई ना, एकदम crazy.
क्या movies देखी है ऐसी, like मैं भी देख लूँगा.
For the preparation, तो कुछ नहीं, bro. My coach was very adamant, don't watch any films, otherwise you'll try to imitate the characters from that film. So you yeah, and अगर आप film देखते हो, at the end of it, if I'm watching a film, I'm watching it as an audience, and I watch it for purely entertainment. मेरे को नहीं पड़ी कि यार इसको judge करो, उसने ये बनाया, उसने वो किया. I don't look at stuff like that. And when you watch a film, you kind of know that it's a film. You're looking at a character. We're not kids anymore to get fascinated by stuff, right? To that level. But watching the documentary made me actually empathize with those people, man. There are children in countries who've not seen a peaceful day since they were born. Like, they don't know what stuffed toys are. They don't know. The only games they know are, like, you know, killing people. Imaginary killing people. They'll take sticks and all and pretend they were guns and all. So that really made me empathize with them and really made me question what people are doing in the world. And that is what I think got me really angry towards like everyone. And that is the one thing I feel was common between my mindset at that time and which was common, like it was also Azhar's constant mindset. Yeah. That, you know, for no reason he just hates people. Yeah. I mean, I made a backstory to give a reason, but mota, that is it.
That's true, man. But yeah, I don't even, like, you know, while you would have been going through these documentaries, it's really sad how, like, a lot of things are happening, but we just don't know about it. Like, maybe you didn't know about them before, like, did you? Like,
no, I knew about it. I mean, it's there on the news pretty often, but like, I didn't know about it till that extent.
Documentaries are crazy, bro. I saw this one documentary about this guy in one war-struck country. तो वो बंदा चाय बनाता है. उसकी पूरी सिटी डिमोलिश हो चुकी है. मतलब डॉक्यूमेंट्री था. The whole city is demolished. It's just snipers this side, snipers that side. बीच में लड़ाई चल रही है और वो उस वॉर उसके बीच में चाय बनाता है. क्योंकि वो स्टार्टिंग से चाय बनाता था. His whole family died. Wife, kids, mother, everyone died, and he's like कि मेरी life का यही purpose है, मैं चाय बनाता हूँ.
So even when I was watching the documentaries, उसमें एक documentary में they were talking about this lady and her son. What they used to do is, although everything they had, they lost it. Their house was destroyed. All the other family members were killed, but still what they were doing is they were trying to collect as much food, clothes, toys, whatever they could find, and they were delivering it from one city to the other city, trying to, you know, help people with it. And I'm like, that's so noble.
True, man.
But then coming back to Azhar, I got starstruck with Azhar, to be honest. Azhar goes down as one of the iconic villains अपने इसमें. जैसे yesterday we had some DJs we hang out with, Take Two Music and Kinemic, ये Delhi Circle में play करते हैं. Amazing guys. तो उनसे बात चल रही थी, तो we told them कि कल Rishabh Sawhney आ रहा है, तो the guy from Fighter, and they're like, oh crazy. So they started discussing, and then one of them said कि he's done the same thing which like Vidyut done in Force, and then Shah Rukh done and that did in that. Because the thing being कि people were, if not more, but then equally as crazy for the villain, the antagonist, than they were for the protagonist.
Bro, it's all love and respect to people, man. They've really showered love towards me and appreciated the performance, and I'm really happy about it.
Is it like, has things gotten different already?
Little bit. I mean, like, people recognize who I am. People come up and get pictures clicked. Like, the best moment was I was traveling from Delhi to Bombay, and I sat on my seat in the flight, and there was this young child in the middle seat, and her mom was on the other seat. So after 4-5 minutes, she's like, the lady is like, you resemble Rishabh Sawhney a lot. And I was like, wow. I am like getting called by your full name in a third person. That really made me feel happy, man. And you know, it's like when you're shooting the film, you don't know how the audience will perceive it or receive it. True. And in the past, we've seen negative characters getting a lot of hate from people. But I think my stars are really nice, and I did a good job in the film. People have only I've gotten very few hate messages, and that too fake accounts and stuff. So.
So even we noticed wo jo questions aaye the about the story you put about that. So a lot of them were not questions; they were just pure love.
Pure love. Amazing, man.
How did you get into acting? When did you decide कि यार acting करते हैं? Like you told me you went to BIT for engineering, and then.
So I came back in 2014. I came to Delhi, and so engineering was not like something I was very keenly interested in doing. Yeah. My parents, we were discussing, and they were like, "देख ले, कर ले, ठीक है, कर लेते हैं, not a problem." Because I didn't know what I wanted to do after school, so engineering की खत्म की वापस आया, and then I started working in construction. I was working there for a couple of years. मजा नहीं आ रहा था. Like I'm not going to be able to do it for 20 years. I'll shoot myself.
this is not something I want to do for the
No,
rest of my
matlab,
life.
I was not satisfied with my work, and I was, when you're not satisfied, you don't put in 100%, yeah, and you cannot be good at it.
Trying to just get out of that work.
Yeah, and matlab, I've never like, ever since I started working, I've never had that ki yaar bas karna hai. I wanted to do something which I was good at.
True.
And at that time, I did not know that I could act or I wanted to act also. And then I was working with Amex because I thought I'll pursue MBA. But doing that, I was there for a year. While I was in Amex, I was prepping for my MBA. I was also prepping for bodybuilding competitions. So I was pretty ripped and like huge at that time, right? And I have this friend in Bombay. He's an actor. He's been acting for like a while now. And every time he used to come to Delhi, वो मुझे बोलता था यार कि भाई तू बॉम्बे आ जा, तेरा कुछ ना कुछ तो हो जाएगा. यार ठीक है. बोल रहा है. Let's see. उस टाइम पे तो need नहीं थी. I was like, chuck it. I don't want to go. Then something happened in 2017 which made me like not want to stay in Delhi for even a minute. And then I was like, ठीक है यार, अब try करते हैं, कुछ करना है. This is something enjoyable, like it looks fun to do. And I told my parents I want to go to Bombay for a year, and I went there.
A fresh view. Like
Fresh view, yeah. Let's try it. I'd never been to Bombay before that, and it was a completely different city
Yeah,
than
it's
Delhi.
crazy
It is
place,
too
man.
different.
True.
I think it's faster. The people there are like, you know, I feel it's better to work. I feel personally that working there is much better for me than working in
networking
Delhi.
is quite easy.
Yeah, bro. And in Delhi, I had too many friends, man, and I was the kind of person कि if someone will call me, I will like, हाँ चलो.
Yeah.
तो मैं यहाँ पे काम कर ही नहीं पा रहा था, तो I was like, ठीक है, might as well try acting. And it's when I went to Bombay and I started doing theatre. तब मैं फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहा था यार, I was making efforts कि खुद से कुछ सीख लो, खुद से कुछ कर लो, go meet people. And मेरे को वो नहीं हो रहा था. I was not getting tired, I was not getting bored. तब मुझे लगा यार ये कर सकते हैं. This is something I really like. But अब साल में से 6-8 महीने हो गए थे and audition एक भी नहीं दिया था. मैंने कहा क्या चक्कर है, समझ ही नहीं आ रही, क्या करें. एड्स वगैरह के लिए मैं ऑडिशन कर रहा था, बट वो भी barely. तो मैंने फिर घर पे कॉल किया. मैंने कहा देखो टाइम लगेगा, बट आई थिंक आई नो दिस इज समथिंग आई वांट टू डू. एंड माय पेरेंट्स हैव बीन लाइक एंजल्स. दे हैव ऑलवेज अंडरस्टूड. सो दे वर लाइक ठीक है कर ले, as long as you're not wasting your time and you know you're actually doing something.
And enjoying it.
Yeah, that's the most important. Like जो भी कर रहे हो खुश रहो.
Crazy. फिर तो like I think you tried modeling. तो ये assistant like
Casting.
that might have like given you the push to just see the whole inside of the.
Yeah, sort of it. After I started assisting, I got to know a lot more about how the industry works. But modeling was never my plan. I never wanted to do modeling उस time पे. तो I was doing theatre, got spotted, someone started giving me shoots. I was like ठीक है कर लेते हैं यार. It's good money. But yeah, so what happened was I've done a web series also. It's called The Empire. So the person who was casting for that, the casting director, after I got logged, there were like 2 months before the shoot was going to start. So he told me, listen, you are still very fresh. I think you should come and give cues to other actors and like assist in casting for a while. It will help you grow as an actor. And I was like, this is a good opportunity to learn, man.
Yeah.
So I made him, like I spoke to him about my modeling scene. He was comfortable. He's like, ठीक है, as long as you're going for your shoots and you're doing your work from there, I don't mind. So I started assisting. Then my show got pushed for 6 months, and then COVID happened. Then show got pushed for another 6 months, 8 months. So post COVID, I think as soon as the first lockdown ended, we started the shoot, and that was not a very big part in the show. But वो shoot खत्म किया, and then वहाँ से then you know I started taking casting also very seriously. I didn't leave the job. I was like, sir, might as well just continue working here because at that time there was a lot of free time as an actor. So that really changed my perspective about stuff, about how the industry works, about how you should audition, about it majorly opened me up as an actor.
Yeah, meeting new people, like industry के अलग-अलग लोग.
Already, like it always helps getting into the back of the game.
Yeah,
Like putting your skin in the game. That changes
How
your
the play is
perspective.
working, exactly.
Yeah, man, because if you're an actor, say, so knowing acting is one aspect of acting, but there's so many other things which go on around, you know, a film or a web series. It's always better to know different, different perspectives and how different things work.
Bombay में theatre, like which theatre were you in?
So there's this theatre group called Rangwaz.
Okay.
So I started with them. I did a play called Jungle Book. And we used to have performed at Prithvi. I was very lucky that my first performance was at Prithvi.
Prithvi was our college hangout spot.
Yeah, yeah,
Whenever I
bro.
was Bombay, that was crazy.
My first performance was at Prithvi, and then I did a performance at NCPA also. That's another theatre there. And the largest crowd I've performed for live theatre is 1,500 people. Yeah, we did it in Gujarat. I don't know which year, but yeah.
Wow. Theatre is amazing. I went to like not a lot. I'm not an expert per se कि मैं देख लूँ, but मैं एक दो में गया था. Oh, EK was acting in one of them, and EK is a very close friend of mine. So I went to see, and by crazy, it was a whole different experience. It's lovely.
It is a lot of.
It was I think Atul Agnihotri का play था वो. And all the the cult actor faces that I saw on TV. So वो सब they were performing, and I was like, oh man, crazy.
Yeah, bro. You should definitely see more theatre.
And like I think Mukesh Ambani and Neeta Ambani opened up
हाँ,
there. And they are getting all the theatre acts from abroad. Like very cult people
that
coming to perform.
Neeta Ambani.
Neeta Ambani's
art and excellence and
but
a lot of
is
things
like
center.
Crazy.
They've gotten some of the best plays.
Cult plays.
Like they've made that whole place as a cultural hub. So there are a lot of different exhibitions also that happen over there. It's a very good place for artists, to be honest.
Must be.
Bombay में कहाँ? Like I think all of my friends were staying in Lokhandwala while they were. There are a lot of friends of mine who were trying to get into acting. You were also in Lokhandwala somewhere, or?
I was Andheri only.
Yeah, that's it.
Andheri only, bro.
Everyone from Andheri is.
Yeah, it's convenient now because all the auditions used to happen there, and then most of my friends also stay around Andheri, so it's much more convenient to stay there.
I've not been in Mumbai a long time, but मैं एक बार after first lockdown COVID का मैं I went there for 3 months. वहाँ पे मेरा छोटा भाई रहता था, तो he used to also live in Andheri.
Lokhandwala.
I don't know, इतना मेरे को नहीं, मैं उसके साइड में बैठता था, हम जाते थे, we did shit what we wanted to do and then come back. तो मेरे को
I had to stay in Juhu for a while.
Juhu, I think, is an amazing place to stay, bro. I would love to stay in Juhu, man. It's so peaceful.
Amazing everywhere. Like people are also very amazing in Juhu.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Juhu and this that what is that called? Pali Hills.
Bandra.
अच्छा, Pali Hills is
Pali
in
Hills
Bandra.
is in Bandra. Yeah.
Nice.
Coming on to good moments. Set पे क्या ऐसा कुछ हुआ जो you felt like was amazing? Like the best moment of yours, मतलब ये action scenes होंगे mostly जो.
हाँ, bro, that scene when I'm coming out with that gun, or even when I'm shooting that bazooka from the fire, those were literally my favorite scenes to shoot because that's the sort of action I've seen growing up, and I was so happy I was getting to do it.
देखो याद है मैं like Ranga did a series about
This
like
one.
Mumbai Diaries.
Yeah, Mumbai Diaries.
उसमें like वो आतंकवादी की full training हुई थी. तो how was your training like that big of a gun?
यार on set ही थी.
Okay.
On set ही training हुई थी, but luckily I was good with it. Body language, because I've seen so much of this content, so that I think was there in my body language. Even when I was coming out, ducking and getting up, while doing that, I was cramping so much, man. I was getting cramp on my stomach like anything. क्योंकि बहुत गर्मी थी यार उसमें. I got dehydrated. I got heat stroke one of the days. I fainted on set because take retake coming out of the, and we were shooting in peak heat of May in Bombay. So that was hectic, but it was so much fun. Yeah, it was so much fun.
कौन सी सीक्वेंस बॉम्बे में शूट हुई है?
But क्या बात है, crazy. Peak time in Bombay is always very hot.
Yeah.
It's humid.
Anywhere, bro. Now
It's
तो it's
humid.
hot.
बॉम्बे में तो कुछ ऐसा टाइम ही नहीं होता विंटर्स का.
नहीं, विंटर है ही नहीं. मैं जब फर्स्ट टाइम गया था बॉम्बे, आई वाज कैरिंग सम जैकेट्स विद मी, बैग भर के, लाइक पहनेंगे, दिसंबर आने वाला है.
2-3 दिन तो उसे सूखने में लगते हैं.
निकल गया पूरा विंटर. आई लाइक विंटर कब आएगी? यहाँ नहीं होती विंटर.
There's one thing I love about Delhi. Delhi winters is amazing. Yes, best.
Delhi winter is love, man.
अच्छा, like any advice for new people? जैसे you तो just went because you wanted to try something really new and you went into that and you really loved it. From the experience that you have till now, what would you suggest for the young people who are just trying to get the auditions and things like that?
Yeah, work on acting because networking and everything is there. It's important, but the first thing is do workshops or do theatre. Work on your acting because that is something which I think people ignore a little bit down, during the journey. But other than that, don't be disheartened easily because auditions, you'll give multiple auditions and you'll get rejected, but that's sort of the job.
That's a part of the journey.
Part of the journey. You have to give auditions, and whenever, like, I personally feel that if you're not ready, like, you know, if you are auditioning for something and you're not getting selected, there are various reasons for not getting selected. It's not necessary that your audition was bad, but I think when an actor is ready, that is when they get the roles. That, you know, like, imagine if I would have gotten Fighter 3-4 years back, I wouldn't have been able to perform like this because I was not as strong an actor at that time. So just don't be disheartened and keep working on yourself, keep working on your acting, keep networking.
It's the same part, I guess. मतलब every artist or even us, हमारी journey है. The one thing is, don't get disheartened. It happens. Keep moving.
I think
don't give
rejection
up.
is the part of the success. Like, you won't ever, if you just reach on the heights, you will never understand when the rejection comes in.
Definitely. In fact, I posted something on my story today, and it's very apt for this. It says, one second. Yeah, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can. No, ye nahi. Shit, sorry. I thought it was this one.
But you share it with us.
Yeah, no. It was something like, if you're not ready to be foolish in the beginning, then you will not get the big stuff in the end, something like that.
I think, yes. So this is like true. मतलब अगर if you
The
don't...
there's this very famous quote: "The more you sweat in the training ground, the less you bleed in the battlefield."
Yeah, oh yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Damn.
So what happened was, when I went to Bombay, like an example of this, when I went to Bombay, as soon as I landed in Bombay, I had not done anything related to acting at that point of time, and like I just started theatre. So I got an audition call from a production house which is very well renowned, and it was for a good part in a good film. And when I went and gave that audition, I tanked, bro. I tanked so bad, I've never gotten a call from them till now. But like, I mean, if I wouldn't have gone there, I wouldn't have known कि यार ठीक है, there's a lot more work that is needed to be done right now.
वो experiences might have given him the next step for the decision कि अब क्या process मुझे समझना है maybe, है ना?
So many people meet me and they talk to me about this कि यार हमें acting करनी है, शुरू करनी है. मैंने कहा करो, start workshops and all. Then they tell me नहीं यार पहले, they start giving me various reasons. पहले यार पहले पतले हो जाएं, पहले ये कर लें, पहले वो set कर लें, पहले ये कर लें. I'm like, bro, हो जाएगा सब. ऐसा तो नहीं है that कि if you decide हाँ मुझे कल से acting करनी है तो परसों ही कोई project सामने आ जाएगा. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of getting to know yourself when you're an actor.
I think the major reason why one should keep on trying is जैसे मेरा भी I had no clue in my life. Like second year दैया को किसी ने पूछा होता कि भाई तू आगे जाके fashion brand कर रहा होगा curate, तो मैं I would have said no, laughed, played football for 3 hours, slept. So उस time what I did was I started interviewing for big companies. Like I would just fill up कि हाँ मैं intern के लिए ready हूँ second year में, and interviews देता था. तो me and my roomie, we always used to discuss कि at least we are learning one more reason every time that why are we rejected. So that reasons accumulate. That's Albert Einstein said every time you fail, you know one more reason, or one more way of how to fail. So that's one more way of knowing how you'll succeed.
Absolutely. Experimentation
So,
is very important.
Like I remember हम लोग रांगा और like ईके और ये सब shoot कर रहे होते थे. हम उनका वो क्या होता है auditions record कर रहे होते थे. Who was that person for you? Like you were your roommates or everything, or you did it all on?
No man, for most of my auditions I used to record from my office only, my casting office where I used to work. So there was like an audition room, so what's better than
Perfect,
that?
that's awesome.
And my colleagues over there, they've really helped me, man. Like this friend of mine, Jay, who I used to work with. Yeah, Jay. Always bro, always. Too much love for you, man. So he is a sweetheart, man. He's always helped me with all my auditions, and in fact, for this project also, the first audition that I had sent, he only recorded that and gave the cues for the other character.
wow, let's go. Thanks, Jay, bro.
I needed that for this fighter, man.
True.
Crazy.
My dad, I'll share this on the podcast. Very rarely does my dad go to a movie and come out happy about anything. ठीक है, वो इसलिए देख रहे हैं क्योंकि मम्मा को देखनी है. तो they went for Fighter, and Fighter was like बढ़िया है, Force का सीन है, देखते हैं अच्छा होगा. He went, came back, rushing सीधा मेरे पास कि तुमने Fighter देखी? मैं कहा नहीं देखी. तो in fact that was a major push of why we went, क्योंकि नहीं होता भाई,
we don't get time to watch movies.
we
and he
got
was
we
like,
get
"You
one
need to watch
we
this."
get one Sunday. That's because कि बाकी इंडस्ट्री संडे को बंद होती है, तो हम चाह के भी कुछ काम नहीं कर सकते. तो we get one Sunday, तो उस दिन रहते कमरे में रहना है, नहीं जाना कहीं बाहर. तो then my dad came rushing and he's like, भाई ये नया लड़का है, he's the villain of the movie, he outshone them all and
You remember
stuff.
So he also had long hair ना, तो he was like कि bro देखो वापस वही करना है.
हाँ, he got तो I used to have almost the same इतने बड़े hair in college, and then my dad used to be behind my ass कि भाई काटने and उसके बाद फिर I कट डाउन तुझे पहले 1-2 एपिसोड्स में प्रॉपर ये फेड छोटे छोटे बाल ऊपर एकदम वैसा आई केम बैक. तो फाइटर देख के आए, कहते जैसे तेरे बाल, क्योंकि यू हैड लाइक स्ट्रेट हेयर ऐसे, अभी ये तो आई हैव दैट स्ट्रेट वाला ही, वहां पे तो कह रहे तू वाले बाल कर ले.
अच्छा लगेगा.
But are you growing it again?
Yeah, I am trying now again. You ऊपर. So what I did was I kept fading sides for like 2 months, kept growing ऊपर वाले, and now I've started growing sides.
Good to hear that.
तो उसके बाद फिर when we talked for the podcast and then तो मैंने नहीं बताया था घर पे. तो the first time they got to know was when you put up that कि I'm doing a podcast with Spellstruck, and then we were both together. तो मैंने डैड को मैंने कहा इधर आओ एक चीज दिखाता हूँ. तो फिर डैड आया, मैंने कहा ये who's this guy, कह रहा ये तो फाइटर.
Damn sweet of him. I'd say thank you to him from my side.
His exact words were Spellstruck ऋषभ के मुंह से कितना अच्छा लग रहा है. Exact.
कह रहे इसका ये रिकॉर्ड कर लो जो स्पेलस्ट्रक बोल रहा है और ये चला दो.
Uncle, thank you so much. That's really sweet, man.
So yeah, great. So true.
What next? I think like I saw a lot of podcasts like you did in interviews. Comedy, next thing.
I would love to, man. Like, if I get offered something or if I can audition to something in comedy, I would love to. But देखते हैं अभी तो there's nothing concrete right now.
Any like actors that you want to work with who have been like killing it in the comedy sector? Like maybe.
Dude, I would love to work with Akshay Kumar in comedy.
Khiladi.
Ritesh Deshmukh. Actually, the thing is, I'm not very good with thinking about names and stuff on the spot, but I'm sure there are a lot more people. But off the top of my head, bro, Akshay Kumar, I feel he does the best comedy in the industry. Yeah? He's too good with comedy.
True.
And yeah, there are a lot more people. Yeah, I would love to work with Johnny Lever sir. He's been a legend in comedy since when. Rajpal Yadav sir. I mean, all these people are such good comedians. They have such good comedy timing. मैं तो ये सोचता हूँ, if I ever get to work with them in a comedy project, how much will I get to learn from them, यार?
Wow, bro. True,
really,
true.
the experience, the way you would have literally seen these big names like switching from like going from the room and to the set and switch and the character starts. Like such an amazing shift, so professional. Amazing.
And first movie with Anil Kapoor is a huge thing, bhai. He's
Yeah,
itna
Anil sir,
experience.
Bro, he's a fabulous actor. Like, no doubt in that. The energy that he has at this age, everything is superb. But the best part about him is, bro, he's one of the best people you can ever meet. Like, you know, वो होता है ना, when someone, like I just met him on the film, right? And every time I've met him like 4 or 5 times, and every time I've met him, he's told me something valuable, some good lesson he's given me, or like he'll try to teach me something, and that is so rare. अभी किसको पड़ी है यार कुछ सिखाने की?
True.
And he's so nice with people, like that's aspirational stuff.
Some people are mentors. Like some people are born mentors. वो जो भी सीखेंगे वो आगे बताएंगे, which is amazing, which is beautiful. हमने भी जितना मतलब what we have, my exposure to the not so actor side of Anil Kapoor sir is Kapil Sharma. तो और such shows जैसे Coffee with Karan पे भी आए थे.
But like
तो हाँ भाई.
कल ही हम discuss there was a very sad story that happened with Akshay Kumar a day before yesterday. You know that?
Which one?
उसके like they went for a promotion with Tiger Shroff and like that got cancelled just because people were just rushing towards the stage. So bad, like we were just discussing that.
It's his stardom,
comes with it,
that's
yeah.
their stardom, man.
People just want to like
अच्छा अभी तक तो you have got
starstruck
हाँ
वाली
भाई वो
situation हो गई.
hate comments ज़्यादा नहीं आए.
नहीं है, luckily. In fact, like couple of people have texted me from Pakistan also, and they've also showed love. They've showered love on the performance. So, and it was very fascinating, you know, and I was getting messages from places like Morocco and like Maldives, like places I would not even think that, you know, people will watch the film, and not even Indian people, like foreigners. I was so happy to see that. Yeah. I mean,
Mr. Worldwide.
First of all, manifesting a comedy scene very soon for you, man. Very soon. We would love to see a comedy character. Damn good would be it, man.
We were discussing with, so EK was here for the first episode of this podcast, and we were discussing with him. So he said this one thing, that not to take projects just for the hell of it. Do you believe in this, and kaise hota hai ye?
yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't want to take projects just for the hell of it. Matlab, I was offered projects before the film also. I've said no to a couple of them. Because, I want to do good work.
Yeah.
You know, and just doing anything for the sake of saying ki haan theek hai, I have done this also. I mean, I don't see myself doing that for now. Let's see aage kya hota hai, but for now I don't see myself doing that.
Step by step. Let's see.
And I believe that if you're working with a good director on a good project, that is how you get longevity. Like, you know, it's risky. It's very risky. If you do 2-3 bad projects, it could be the end. Like, you know, there might be no other project after that.
True, like you said, वो एक audition time करी थी, तो उस जगह से आज तक call नहीं
नहीं
आया.
आया आज तक कॉल.
Fun, man. दिल्ली का.
दिल्ली के लड़के मचा रहे हैं भाई.
Fighter.
Yeah, Bombay में majority of the people that I meet who are actors or models, they're from Delhi. Majority. Majority. Delhi or Punjab.
Delhi and Punjab. Punjab is an art center, bhai.
Yeah.
Like, come on, even before independence, like Lahore and ये whole Punjab, like Lahore used to be a part of Punjab पहले. तो this used to जितने यार कितने गुरदास मान and बब्बू मान.
यार अभी भी bro.
Diljit man went to Coachella, like crazy.
Dude, Punjab has some of the best musicians. Matlab, there's so much talent over there, and it's so untapped because there's so many.
That poet we were talking about that day, I'm so sorry if I'm taking the name wrong, but Shiv Kumar Batalvi. So that man lived for what, 35-40 years, drank, wrote, never did an interview, did one interview with BBC. उसमें सीधा बताया कि मैं लिख रहा हूँ, मेरे को मजा आता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि मैं दुख में मरा जा रहा हूँ, मैं बहुत चिल कर रहा हूँ अपनी लाइफ में. एंड व्हाट ही रोट वाज, मैं कई बार वो नहीं सुन रहा होता कि पुछ दे ओ हाल फकीरा दा, वाज रिटन बाय हिम. एक कुड़ी जिदा नाम मोहब्बत वाज excerpt from his 8-9 pages long poem. So it was taken out of his brilliant poet. वो भी पंजाब से ही. So yeah, Punjab is a art center.
Like, you guys have no idea because I have friends who are from Punjab, and when I speak to them about the music scene over there, bro, the stuff that they've told me, like, you know, if, for example, this friend of mine, he wanted to like get a rap written, and he had an idea in his head. He called someone and they told him, ठीक है, आप बस words बता दो, 20 मिनट में रैप लिख के भेजना. उसने 20 मिनट में रैप लिख के भेजा, and what a brilliant rap. Like 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes.
ये तो J Cole वाला नहीं हो गया, मैंने गाड़ी में लिख दिया.
वहाँ पे बच्चे बचपन से यही सुन रहे हैं, यही लिख रहे हैं. They're into music so much that it's over the time.
There's this new guy popping, वो जो बंदा
ये जिसका कॉर्नर प्राइस के साथ आया ना, हर्ष लखारी.
Yes.
हर्ष लखारी. I was just listening to his song on the way. Damn nice, यार.
हाँ. And slangs like, मतलब the same slang, accent, हर चीज same सिद्धू वाला है भाई उसका, तो crazy. हाँ भाई, legends. But हाँ.
यार मैं like I have not been into Punjabi music at all, so I think I'm missing out on a lot of things.
Definitely, bro. After a point in clubs, if Punjabi is not playing, people don't like to dance.
Yeah. और उसके बाद क्लब्स में फिर वही वाली हालत हो जाती है कि कुछ भी सुना दो.
हाँ, वो स्टेज के बाद तो हाँ.
You like party? Like you like to party?
Not really, yaar. I mean,
Had your party phase?
I had it. I quit alcohol back in 2020.
Amazing.
उसके पहले I was bro. It was madhouse before that. Like I used to have some crazy ass parties at my house in Delhi.
Every day Delhi, ये तो Delhi का common है.
हाँ bro. That's why I had to leave also.
So every guy from Delhi is either partying or has had a party phase. That's why I was like कि party phase तो होगा.
I think सबका ही होता है. I know people who are not from Delhi. They're around.
हाँ मतलब
they're around 45, 46 or early 40s, and there's still their party phases going on, bro. People love partying.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
What a shit.
Now, without alcohol, if I party till like 4:30 the next day, for me is bad. It's bad. And plus, I'm the kind of person I like to wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, do my stuff, get going with my day.
We play cricket every day at 6:30 in the morning.
What?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. That's
So we've got a basketball court, तो वो बंद है. और सुबह सुबह हम दोनों we've got वो swinger ball नहीं होती, एक side red, एक side tape ball जिसको. तो वो हम दोनों लगे रहते हैं.
दो लोगों में.
It's like वो net practice वाली चीज है.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. यार वही वाली आदत तो we are also not that.
You can play भाई, let's आ जाओ अगर नहीं हो तो आ जाओ भाई.
चलो bro, next time in Delhi पक्का.
हाँ done scene.
I also play cricket like 2-3 times a week, 7 o'clock.
ये तो like फुटबॉल भी उस पे खेला हुआ है, स्टेट लेवल खेला हुआ है. That's great.
अब मैं फुटबॉल नहीं खेलता यार. I feel it's too risky to play. फालतू इंजरी हो गई.
Both are injured. One.
I know, bro. I know. I don't want to do anything that would risk my training, like my workouts. I don't want to. Yeah, man.
I used to be, मतलब not as good as you, but I used to be jacked as fuck. True. And then he seen me ऐसे.
But you were a footballer, no? Like athletes are always jacked.
Yeah. So what happened was I used to be skinny जब मैं खेल रहा था, और but like proper वो strength थी, क्योंकि 3 घंटे every day, like for I guess 10 years in my life I've played 3 hours of football every day. अच्छा, तो वहाँ पर and then COVID hit, all the Delhi football scene got closed, और तब मेरे एक दोस्त का जिम था, तो हम 3 दोस्त सुबह 4 बजे जिम जाते थे. तो फॉर दैट कोविड वाला टाइम भयंकर जिम करा, भयंकर गॉट जैक्ड एकदम ऐसे, वो 16 इंच के डोले एंड देन स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग फुटबॉल अगेन. तो रियलाइज हुआ कि भाई एजिलिटी खत्म हो गई है. लौंडे जो आसपास में, आई एम अ सेंटर बैक, तो जो लड़के आसपास से निकलने की सोच नहीं सकते थे वो भाई स्टेप ओवर करके जा रहे हैं. मैं ऐसे एंकल ब्रेकर हो रहे हैं मेरे को. मैं कहा भाई कम करो. फिर कटिंग शुरू करी, बल्किंग से कटिंग पे आए. बहुत अच्छा हो गया था. फिर मेरी फुटबॉल खेलते हुए माय शिन बोन ब्रोक इन 2. And abhi, it's been 2 years. I'll be going in a surgery again soon, but hopefully
that
the last.
is exactly why I don't play football anymore, man. I love the sport, and I wish I, had the courage in me to continue playing. But I've seen so many of my friends getting injured, and matlab, it's not like a small injury, bro. It's like a injury that would lead to a surgery. So I like avoid. Yeah, cricket is much better.
दूसरी सर्जरी हो रही है भाई. मेरा बहुत हाथ पैर टूटे हुए हैं भाई फुटबॉल में.
I don't think कहीं रहा है.
मेरा हाँ, दोनों एंकल, दोनों घुटने, लोअर बैक सब गया हुआ है कुछ ना कुछ.
Shit, man. Yeah, that's what now all these things will trouble you later on in life. अभी तो कुछ नहीं पता लगेगा अगले 20 साल.
मेरी मॉम बोलती है तेरा बुढ़ापा बहुत गंदा होने वाला है.
मेरे को भी बहुत लोग बोलते हैं यार, because of lifting and all that, people are telling me joints खराब हो जाएंगे आगे जाके. आगे देखेंगे
यार.
अभी से नहीं कर सकते.
Moving very fast.
Yeah, bro, bionic arms.
फिर ऐसे उंगली से लिफ्ट होगा.
But lifting भाई इतना, I think it's the best thing you can do for your mental health as well.
Any sort of exercise, yeah. It's not necessarily lifting, but any sort of exercise, I think.
But I think भाई मतलब even playing football, I always used to be like football is my therapy. But जब मैंने gym करा, तो I still love football more. अगर मेरे पास आज भी ऑप्शन होगा कि जिम करे फुटबॉल खेल, तो मैं तो फुटबॉल खेलूंगा. बट जो जोन बंदा एक जिम में हिट करता है ना, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी रेयर कि यू गेट टू प्ले कि एक बंदे ने तुम्हें बिल्कुल ही आउट प्ले कर दिया. ठीक ठाक खेलते थे, होता है जैसे अ गाय आई यूज्ड टू प्ले विद, ही प्लेस फॉर इंडिया नाउ. तो रोहित दानू, शाउट आउट टू रोहित भाई. तो अमित, अम्मू, रोहित्स बेस्ट फ्रेंड, हम तो आई यूज्ड टू प्ले विद अ वेरी गुड टीम, गुड सेट ऑफ प्लेयर्स. तो ऐसा नहीं होता था कि आउट प्ले कर दिया. हाँ, योर डे यू प्लेड अमेजिंग, माय डे आई प्लेड अमेजिंग. बट जिम में वो जोन हिट होता था कि फक ब्रो, हो ही नहीं रहा है पर करना है. हाँ, उठ ही नहीं रहा है वो. और मेरा कोविड में हम बहादुरगढ़ शिफ्ट हो गए थे. यहाँ पे एक जगह है बहादुरगढ़, तो वहाँ पे वी हैड दिस गांव के पास वाली प्रॉपर्टी की वो होनी चाहिए, तो वहाँ पे ही शिफ्टेड. तो वही दोस्त का वहाँ जिम था. उनको नहीं आता था भाई लिमिट्स में जिम करना. वो गुरुजी बोलते थे, हम जो कोच हुआ करते थे हमारे, तो गुरुजी वो बांधने वाली बेल्ट होती है ना, वैसे लेके खड़े होते थे और पुशअप्स स्टार्ट हो जाओ. तो लेट जा, नहीं लग रहा पुशअप, लेट जा, पर जितनी देर लेटा हुआ है वो बेल्ट पड़ रही है. और आफ्टर अ सर्टेन टाइम हम पड़े हुए हैं कि भाई मार लो प्लीज. मारना इज सो मच बेटर.
नहीं बट नॉट एग्जैक्टली लाइक दिस, बट जब मैं कॉलेज से वापस आया था मैंने वर्कआउट स्टार्ट किया था. माय कोच वाज आल्सो लाइक दिस, प्रॉपर मतलब फुल्ली देसी एंड like hardcore
key to
bro,
it, bhai.
hardcore bro. He got me in the mindset to prepare for competitions. He helped me prepare for the competitions. Like you know, एकदम बड़े भाई की तरह he guided me through the 2 competitions that I did. And yeah, man.
Yeah, gym में like I think your diet is really, you have to count everything, man.
Yeah.
When I was competing and like for this film now, I was counting my calories.
It is said it's 70% diet, 30% yours.
ऐसा नहीं है यार. I think equally important है. I think
50-50
it's
कर लो, but
equally
yes.
important. तुम अगर डाइट अच्छी रख रहे हो, जिम जा रहे हो, जिम में जाके बस बातें करके 15 मिनट
वो तो workout ही नहीं हुआ ना.
हाँ मतलब that's why it's very important. Both the things are very important.
For me, gym might not be the place जो best होना, but I love boxing. मैं घर पे boxing करता
See, that's what I tell people. Everyone who's, you know, a lot of people try working out and they're like, यार नहीं हो रहा. Then I tell them, do something that you love doing. Like you love playing football. If someone wants to get fit, they can easily get fit by playing football every day. Boxing, whatever sport works for you, man. It's just about getting yourself out there and moving.
मेरे को तो बचपन में ही बॉक्सिंग करा दी थी ना, उसके बाद से लग गया था मुक्के मारने लोगों के.
मेरे को भाई मेरा UFC ने क्रेज स्टार्ट करा था, जो चलते चलते ऐसे हुक्स बज रहे हैं और ये सब ना, ये हाँ भाई.
मेरे स्कूल में लड़ाइयाँ हो गई थी, वहाँ से क्रेज खत्म ही हो गया कि लड़ाइयाँ करनी ही नहीं है भाई.
स्कूल में लड़ाई हुई भाई, मेरे को लेट्स नॉट गो
या डॉग पास.
हम एक पॉडकास्ट में ये कर चुके हैं काम भाई. हम
बच गए भाई.
वो लड़का भी ऐसे अपना दिल्ली का ही लौंडा था.
Like he's a drummer. He completed like 100K
on Insta, first drummer in India to complete 100K.
Wow.
Did it before Shivamani ji, जो वो legendary drummer है, वो जो कहते हैं. So good guy. उसकी भी ऐसे was 8
he was
when he
just
started
lucky.
drumming.
Yeah.
ऐसा करके. तो वो उसका यही था, स्कूल में लड़ाई वड़ाई, तो हम भाई जोन में आ गए थे. अरे कह रहे भाई कितने चाटे बरसाए तूने. और दिल्ली के तो भाई स्कूलों में सिर्फ लड़ाइयाँ हो रही हैं.
बहुत लड़ाइयाँ होती थी यार स्कूल
अब
में.
नहीं होती भाई.
पता नहीं क्या होता है.
मैं तो बहुत दूर था यार. मैं like I was in hostel, तो वहाँ पे बॉक्सिंग का क्रेज चालू हुआ था. वहाँ तो I think I did first bout in 6th class. तो I'm like crazy.
सिक्स क्लास में मैंने ताइक्वांडो करी थी. मैं ग्रीन बेल्ट बन के छोड़ दिया.
I won a silver medal. I got knocked out in the first round in the final, but I got a silver medal. ठीक है, it's fine.
क्रेजी भाई.
Crazy.
नॉकआउट होना भी बहुत क्रेजी एक्सपीरियंस है. हाँ भाई.
हाँ bro, how was it? Like you were out cold or couldn't move and stuff, like unconscious?
Out cold. 3 shots, I think after like, I think 2.5 minute के half होते थे. I think something like that. उसमें 1 minute में I was dead. I said talk dead. आवाज आई थी ऐसे धड़.
Oh shit.
This was crazy. But like, see, वही वाली बात है ना. मैं तो जब when I shifted back from Bombay to Delhi, then I saw the whole scene how Delhi school people were. ये जो stories हो जाते हैं, एक दिन ऐसे मेरे को वीके ले गया. तो मैंने यहाँ देखा था, यहाँ पे भी ऐसे होता था, यहाँ पे भी ऐसे होता था.
लड़ाइयाँ. हाँ bro.
Crazy bro, crazy.
हर दूसरी जगह हो जाती है यार.
I've been hazed. मतलब मैं ऐसे I was not out cold, but for a good 15 seconds it was black. I couldn't see shit. और किसी बंदे ने अगले बंदे को रोक लिया, वरना दूसरे में मैं नॉकआउट था. और वो हम ऐसे ही like we were just doing it for fun. कि ऐसे ही 3-4 लड़के कि भाई हमने देखी थी फाइट क्लब और सबको था कि फाइट क्लब बनाते हैं भाई. तो we made a, I don't know if I should say this or not, but we made this unofficial fight club. We're not earning out of it. We're just getting knocked out and knocking out. तो वो उस दिन भाई इतना क्लियर, एक दोस्त था मेरा, उसने इतना क्लियर कैच करा था. मेरे यहाँ निशान है, ऐसे कट गया था वो, तो ऐसे करके ना.
नहीं
और
luckily.
भाई क्या उसने, मतलब ब्रिलियंट मूव. मैंने कहा भाई लवली. मजा आ गया.
नहीं ब्रो, मैं लकीली कभी ऐसी लड़ाई नहीं हुई कि जहाँ मेरे को इतनी पड़ गई.
लड़ाई नहीं हुई थी,
खेल रहे थे
कि चल आजा UFC. मैं मैकग्रेगर, तू डियाज आजा भाई.
WWE बचपन में होता है.
हाँ ब्रो, वो फन था यार.
गलती से बहन को
फाइटर के सेट पे क्या ऐसी चीज थी विच यू फेल्ट कि भाई ये जैसे कोई लाइक भाई ये करना पड़ेगा क्या, ऐसा कुछ था एक्शन के टाइम?
नहीं यार, मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड था सारा एक्शन करने के लिए. तो मेरे को तो ऐसा होता था अब क्या करना है, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट न्यू, क्योंकि इट वाज ऑल न्यू. हर चीज़ ही नई थी एंड लाइक बहुत फैसिनेटिंग चीज़ें थी पहले करने के पहले. एंड मतलब मैं तो बहुत इंट्रीग था कि यार ये भी करवाओ वो भी कराओ. 1-2 चीज़ें थी जो मतलब मेरे को बोल रही थी कि मत कर, लग जाएगी. लाइक नहीं ठीक है, ट्राई तो करने दो एक बारी.
Oh, yo, that guy के लिए let me try ना कूद जाऊँगा एक बार
एक बारी try तो करने दो एक बारी तो it was fun यार I mean action was something I was looking forward to the most क्योंकि जब मैं वो पढ़ भी रहा था स्क्रिप्ट और उसमें जिस तरह से एक्शन डिस्क्राइब किया था I was like मजा आ जाएगा यार ये करने में
भाई क्रेजी था इवन व्हेन लाइक अजहर डाइड वो जो वो सीट बेल्ट पैर में फंसा के और वो करके मेरे को भाई फिजिक्स क्रेजी फाइटर पायलट फॉर अ रीजन क्रेजी था भाई सब कुछ एक्शन तो बहुत बढ़िया था एंड इवन द एयरप्लेन सीक्वेंसेस
Yeah, the VFX I loved the VFX of the film यार
the way वो the red nose guy got killed and अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी खोल लीजिए
Yeah, we're like just 1 second.
मैंने कहा भाई थोड़ा
जल्दी बता
context but वो मूवी भाई हाँ and
timing
your entry every time was crazy भाई and वो जूता जापानी वाली रील में जो धुएं में से
नहीं I didn't know that that's like the film is starting with my entry मुझे पता नहीं था and when I saw the film I was like oh my god
is it sir
ये मैं हूँ
crazy और like पहले थिएटर में काम करना and then being on a production set of so many people very different things
very different things but see theater acting is a little different from camera acting but basic is that theater will open you up as an actor you will be able to feel more things because it's mostly rehearsal based right you keep rehearsing you for one play you rehearse for about a month 2 months and when I was doing theater what I was taught was that no matter you're doing one character you should remember the lines for all the characters आपको सारी स्क्रिप्ट याद होनी चाहिए ideally because उससे क्या होएगा कि it's like the story is in the back of your head and story चल रही है
and the conversation feels more lively I guess
exactly it feels more flowy more
you're
natural
not caught कि ये क्या बोल दिया at least you have the gist of it
and theater में you can't forget your line bro
हाँ भाई
like you can't so sorry question क्या था so theater acting is a little different from camera acting but I have done a lot of acting workshops also like मैं हर 3-4 महीने में 5-6 महीने मतलब साल की 2 या 3 workshops में I made sure कि मैं कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी भी करता हूँ क्योंकि it's very important so the casting job that I did I think the most important how it helped me the most was I was surrounded by an atmosphere where we are always talking about acting or something related to acting is going on or something is happening which is related to the field and I feel it's very important to stay in the flow because if you are not practicing you know if you've done 2-3 projects and then you're like ठीक है अभी wait करते हैं and then you don't audition for a while and then you go audition after 6-7 months it might be that you feel कि यार acting भूल गया हूँ मैं so it's very important to you know be in the flow of acting
true
yeah like I think when I was not like imagining going just to Bombay and trying this acting thing camera shy कभी feel नहीं हुआ
नहीं यार मैंने उतना तो सोचा ही नहीं मैंने कहा कर लेंगे
like
हो जाएगा
अरे ये पूरा वो जितना मैंने पॉडकास्ट देखे भी थे ना एंड व्हाट द पर्सनालिटी दैट आई कुड मेक आउट ऑफ जो इंस्टाग्राम पे था तुमको लग रहा था मैं क्या भाई ये प्रॉपर अपना जो एक फ्री फ्लोइंग दिल्ली स्कूल के लड़का होता है
मतलब मैंने इतना सोचा नहीं था यार कि कैमरा में शाय होगा बट वो मैं फर्स्ट टाइम मैं गया मैंने ऑडिशन दिया मेरे को लगा मेरे को बोलना नहीं आता अरे बोलना कैसे भूल गया यार मैं बिकॉज होता है यू नीड टू गेट कंफर्टेबल विद द कैमरा इट्स नॉट वेरी इजी बट आई थिंक दैट्स वेयर मॉडलिंग रियली हेल्प्ड बिकॉज आई वाज लॉन्ग बिफोर आई स्टार्टेड शूटिंग for any acting project I was continuously doing modeling work be it print or TV commercials and stuff so that sort of opened me up made me more comfortable with the camera फिर वही मैंने जैसे बोला था when you like something you take an active interest in learning new stuff तो वो करते करते with time
but what I've gauged out of a lot of conversation on the podcast is like this is one thing that I think I could now recommend to people who are watching कि जो भी फील्ड में करना है ना जैसे एक्टिंग करनी है या हमें कपड़े बनाते तो उससे जो रिलेटेड फील्ड है विच हेल्प्स यू एक्सप्लोर तो ट्राई एंड वर्किंग इन दैट फॉर सम टाइम जैसे ही डिड दिस कास्टिंग वाला जॉब हमने व्हाट वी डिड वाज कि इंस्टेड ऑफ हायरिंग अ मर्चेंडाइजर कि जो हमारे लिए सोर्स कर दे ये कर दे वो तो बस डिसाइडेड कि भाई अगर यहाँ पे काम करना है तो हमें नॉलेज होनी चाहिए कि हमारा कपड़ा क्या और क्या नहीं सो वी वर द मर्चेंडाइजर्स तो एक बटन खरीदना है जिप खरीदनी है वो कितना उनका एमओक्यू होता है वी डिडंट नो व्हाट एमओक्यू वाज पहले दिन पे कि ये कितना एमओक्यू है हमें लगा था कि 50 टी-शर्ट भी बन जाती होंगी लोगों ने बोला 500 का ऑर्डर दो तो everything वो day one से that helped a lot because we were sort of working in the industry that we want to work for in the future. तो उस चीज़ ने वो learning experience काफ़ी helpful था.
Yeah, like my dad always says कि if you know even the smallest thing about your business, तो कोई तुम्हारा पागल नहीं बना सकता. And that is very important. अगर तुम्हें सबसे छोटी चीज़ भी पता है कि कैसे work करती है, then you are king. You are king. You can move into any direction from that.
True. स्कूल में क्या सोचा था बड़े होके क्या बनूंगा?
एक्टर तो नहीं.
यार मेरे को ना कसिनो खोलना था.
Let's go.
All honesty, मैं मजाक भी नहीं कर रहा. Till about 12th तक ही यार, my thing was I want to open a casino. I love playing poker and I've been playing poker for a while.
Next time you're in Delhi, तो बताना भाई एक टेबल बनाते हैं बढ़िया.
हाँ
Bro, the last 3 people I've done a podcast with, everyone is
Everyone
playing
loves
poker.
poker, yeah.
नहीं, I play poker for recreational purposes. मजे आते हैं with friends and all. But वो करते. I started playing poker when I was in 7th with my school friends only.
I tried it later, 11th, 12th.
हाँ, so by the time I was in 9th, I was like, यार casino खोलना है. It's so interesting. It's like such a good place to be in. पैसा ही पैसा.
The house always wins.
गोवा में एक बोट लगा लेते हैं.
मैं genuinely मेरा उस टाइम तो 12th तक तो था कि casino खोलना है. फिर 10th में जाके जब थोड़ा सोचने पे आते हैं कि करियर में क्या करना है, मैंने कहा ठीक है casino तो खोलना है, बट और क्या काम करेंगे. तब मेरे को लॉ करना था. बट मेरा कुछ इतना हैवी इंक्लिनेशन नहीं था, तो जब when that engineering discussion happened, I was like हाँ ठीक है कर लेंगे हो जाएगी.
Wow, bro. मैंने बहुत कुछ मैंने casino तो बिल्कुल expect नहीं करा था. आंसर अमेजिंग भाई, बहुत बढ़िया.
I wish I could see that. मजा आएगा.
We might see it.
Yeah.
We might do it together.
डेफिनेटली यार करो, मुझे भी बताना अगर कर रहे होगे तो.
हाँ यार, गोवा में एक बोट खड़ी करनी है बस. करते हैं.
Soon.
हमें भाई कैसे तो we recognized this pretty early in our journey. We met Pulkit. तो Pulkit is the cinemat guy from Delhi. बहुत अच्छी reputation है उसकी. Very like brilliant work. He shoots for Mercedes, Royal Enfield, name it, and he's shooting for them.
The main video.
The video was shot by and edited by Pulkit. Yeah. So shout out to Pulkit. तो हम पुल्लू से मिले और वो we just found out कि जो भी बंदा अपनी लाइफ में किसी भी फील्ड में कुछ करना चाह रहा है ना, they have this one common mindset and none of them are just limited कि नहीं मेरे को यहीं रहना है. All of them want to grow.
कुछ ना कुछ और भी
तो हमने ये पॉडकास्ट का आइडिया मतलब तब भी हमारा था कि लेट्स फाइंड सच पीपल जो कुछ भी कोई बंदा रैप कर रहा है, वो अपने घर पे बेसमेंट से रैप कर रहा है, स्टार्टिंग ऑफ फ्रॉम देयर, लोग उसका इंस्टा पे आके गाना सुनने कोई रील में हिट हो गया, समथिंग लाइक एवरीवन हैज अ जर्नी एंड ऑल ऑफ देम हैज दिस कॉमन थिंग कि जैसे कल जो डीजेस आए थे, so they've started this whole middle thing, which is they're not just now playing, but they're also facilitating the industry. They're discovering new talents, giving them a chance. ऐसा करके. Free gigs.
You come and perform, record a set, like we'll upload it on YouTube.
So, तो हम दोनों को ऐसे इतने सारे we found this tribe of artistic people, which we are loving to be a part of it. We are very much willing to grow it. और बाद में अपन दोनों तो ऐसे ही करेंगे कि इस बाइक के साथ तुम मिडल कर रहे हैं ना तेरे साथ म्यूजिक का भाई कसिनो
That's how you grow यार.
जैसे पुल्लू को ट्रैवल में he wants to do some shit in travel business, hospitality कुछ भी, तो उसको मैंने बोल कर रखा, मैं कहा भाई जिस दिन खुलेगा I'll be there.
Good enough यार. That's how you associate. You increase your associations, make your network grow.
And I've loved being a businessman, I guess. Yeah, it's beautiful. I would like to go into new industries, learn about them. बहुत बढ़िया.
थोड़ा मजा आना चाहिए जो भी कर रहे हो.
बहुत अच्छा. चलो जी. FIFA खेलते हो bro?
मेरी इंजीनियरिंग फीफा और पोकर में ही निकली थी भाई, मजाक से हटके. मेरे को घर पे बाइक लेनी अलाउड नहीं थी. मैं कॉलेज में इतना तो तभी गया था, बैंगलोर में पोकर लीगल हो गया था. लाइक कुछ 2-3 साल के लिए प्रॉपर लीगल हो गया था. देयर वर लाइक पोकर सेंटर्स वेयर यू कैन गो प्ले पोकर एंड दे यूज्ड टू लाइक इफ वी वर टेलिंग देम कि हम आ रहे हैं, सो स्टे वाज फ्री, फूड वाज फ्री, एवरीथिंग वाज फ्री, जस्ट वी हैड टू प्ले फॉर अ कपल ऑफ आवर्स एवरी डे, जितने दिन के लिए वहाँ हैं. ब्रो आई बॉट अ बाइक विद पोकर मनी. आई बॉट अ पल्सर एट दैट टाइम, क्योंकि मेरे घर पे मैं बोल नहीं सकता था. माई पेरेंट्स वर स्टिल आर स्ट्रिक्टली अगेंस्ट बाइक्स. बट सेकेंड ईयर के बाद आई बॉट अ बाइक फॉर माई सेल्फ विद पोकर मनी. वाज रियली गुड.
Crazy भाई. बहुत सही. फीफा तो सच बिठाते हैं ना
Bro, definitely. FIFA खेलो यार मेरे साथ.
Somebody's talking now. Yes.
Yes, let's go.
कोई any future projects in mind that you want to talk about?
यार I can't. अभी तो like I'm still talking to producers and like you know getting
Yeah, I understand.
things sorted, but I can't speak about any of it right now.
Manifesting comedy scenes very soon, man.
Yeah, bro. I really believe in this whole manifestation thing.
Bro, I don't think both of us have seen so many things come to life just by manifesting.
Yeah, bro. And like once I started reading, like once I got to know about you know what manifestation is and how it works and stuff, then I dwelled into it like completely. I started reading more about it. I started watching videos about it. एक time में मेरा Instagram Explore was just about that self-help and like growth and growth mindset, hustle. I used to listen to only those motivational videos throughout the day. You know, so that I feel works.
It does.
I feel it definitely works, yaar, because है कुछ तो power है.
What you see and what you imagine, the energies you give out in the world is gonna come back to you.
Definitely, it's like how they say when whatever you talk to yourself about, how you describe yourself about, your mind is so powerful that it turns it into reality.
Yeah.
If you are constantly saying bad stuff about yourself, you will get sad. You will, you know, fall back because you're not giving yourself that credit. But at the same time, you know, everyone goes through a phase where things are not working, even though आप मेहनत करे जा रहे हैं. And that's the most difficult time when you know you're doing stuff but nothing is materializing, and to keep doing stuff at that time, to continue with the routine and everything, it's difficult. But that is very important.
That is
Every day you have to do what you are set out to do, what you know, आपने कोई step लिया है, you think that this will help me do it. You have to continue to do it no matter if you are seeing results or not. आप एक साल करके नहीं रुक सकते हो, 2 साल करके नहीं रुक सकते हो. Keep doing it. 100%
7
होगा.
times get up 8 भाई और ये हाँ
Mamba mentality.
It's the Mamba
bro.
year.
Yeah.
24 is the Mamba. And you create this whole environment for yourself in your head. जैसे हमारा भी ये होता है, हमारा YouTube, अपना Instagram सारा यही है. It's all this. And
हमने even design ऐसे किया था. You know what happened was we saw a shift in a lot of things when social media was like you know ये algorithm की वजह से तुम्हारा पूरा डिजाइन ऐसा हो गया जो जिस चीज़ पे तुम ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करे हो वही चीज़ दिखाएंगे. We particularly planned कि यार let's just focus on things that would help us grow. Work, motivation, it might be something you are very like we both love art, like कोई भी exhibitions, he loves poetry, things like that. We just got into it so much, understanding that what you see and then what the energies you portray, even conversations with you, with anyone, जो भी conversations होगी would be through the mindset that you are in right now. तो वो mindset create करने के लिए बहुत मेहनत किया.
if you can envision it, it's like why I think manifestation helps is and why it materializes is कि जब तुम एक चीज को envision कर रहे हो ना तो at that point of time you envision yourself as someone who's better than you, like better than the guy in the mirror, not better than anyone in the world but better than the guy in the mirror, and then you start working for that.
True.
और results आए ना आए वो result material results नहीं हो सकते, but then one day maybe you're talking better. You've learned how to compliment people, you've learned how to take blows, you know, not be a sore loser about things. तो ये सब चीजें they keep on materializing, which like incidentally then turns you into that guy, and then that guy materializes the
Yeah, bro.
reality
It's
around it.
the thoughts that you have about yourself. If you like, if there's someone who's like you know thinking bad about themselves, I can guarantee the day that person only says good things to himself as soon as he wakes up, or only has good thoughts about himself, that's how the world will also start perceiving that way.
exactly.
That always happens.
You remember Sapna vs. Everyone?
Oh, you guys like that show?
So
Yeah, we were on the premiere of
Yeah,
Sapne
so
vs.
they
Everyone.
called us
Yeah,
over there
Delhi
for the
में.
premiere.
Oh, nice, bro.
So,
The lead of that show is my best friend, bro. Param.
Oh,
Paramveer Chima. Yeah, he's my closest friend in Bombay.
so he did that Chamak also.
Chamak also. We used to cast together.
Oh.
Bro, that was amazing. And like, even the question that I asked over there was this only. I think Naveen se pucha tha.
हाँ.
I think Naveen se pucha tha. That ki, the whole point of you telling yourself in the mirror that this conversation is gonna happen. चाहे conversation हो, कोई चीज़ के बारे में हो, even the friends that you are talking about, manifestation creates visions and energies that creates reality for the future. And like even he agreed to it, so that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, Steve Harvey, with that guy, वो एक दिन
I
उसकी
remember.
वही रील आई हुई थी, तो उसमें वो ऐसे बोल रहा था कि if you keep on telling yourself that you're never gonna succeed, I'm 100% sure you're never gonna succeed. But if you keep on telling yourself that you'll succeed, then there's a good chance that you'll succeed.
Bro, because it's all about belief, right? If you believe that you will succeed, then you will make sure that you take steps towards that. अगर आप पूरे टाइम ये सोचते रहोगे यार मैं नहीं सक्सीड करूँगा, कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है करने का, तो फिर आप कोई like you won't do any actions also. Or even if you're doing those actions, it will reflect कि you'll look lousy while doing it, or you'll feel lousy while doing it, and you'll not give your 100% to it. So it's very important to be in that mental frame where you are telling yourself कि भाई बाकी कुछ भी लोग बोले, I know I'm the best. That has to be there.
In my head, I'm always the best.
That's how, bro. That's how it works, bro. There's no other way to succeed. I mean, I don't think Steve Jobs or even Jeff Bezos, these people ever had doubts on themselves. I don't think Mark Zuckerberg had a doubt कि I won't be able to do this. You have to keep believing. You have to keep going forward. Obviously, ऐसा नहीं है कि you will not see setbacks and all. होगा, of course होगा. But you can't stop because of that. यार. There's this saying that God only puts an idea in your head because he thinks you can achieve it.
Yes.
If you wouldn't be able to, then he wouldn't have put the idea in your head.
Ask 10 people if you want to be a millionaire, all of them will say yes. Ask 10 people if you can be a millionaire. Like approximately 8 of them will tell कि नहीं मेरे पास hereditary money नहीं है, I lack this and that. But there will be those 2 delusional guys who will be like कि मैं बनूंगा millionaire. So why you? Because God has put that seed in your head.
A little bit of delusion, a little bit of madness is necessary. मतलब,
Of course, you're working for the bigger thing, man. I don't know what Spellstruck would become in the next 2 years, but I know what I'm working towards.
It's like you have to have a larger vision. मतलब people get
Bigger than reality, man. Bigger than reality.
हमारा बहुत tunnel vision होता है कि अभी क्या हो रहा है, अभी मेरे साथ कुछ बुरा हो गया तो, but the reality of things is huge.
Yeah, I feel tunnel vision भी बहुत ज़रूरी है because that keeps you focused.
Tunnel vision towards your goal is जरूरी, but then अगर वही tunnel vision को हम एक victim mood बना ले कि X number of things that happened जो मेरे को उस टाइम लगा था कि भाई लाइफ खत्म और अब तो कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा, all of them turned out to be in my favor.
Same.
Blessings, all of them turned out to be. तो अगर मैं उस टाइम अपना विजन सिर्फ उन पे रख के कि शिट हो गया ये तो, but उस टाइम इट्स लाइक कि है भाई चलना है, जब तक चल पा रहे हैं तब तक चलना तो है ही, can't stop.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you grow out of things and do better.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to go about it, I feel.
Brother, I feel you must be into spirituality and all. Like you must like.
बहुत ज़रूरी है यार. मतलब for me personally it's very important because every time I've connected through any medium to spirituality, I've always seen good results. मतलब when I wake up every day, I do my chantings, I do my prayers, I do my meditation every day. And like on the days that I'm not able to do it, those days are not as good and as smooth as the days where I'm able to do it.
True.
Like and also it should give you peace. Like I've experimented, like I've tried out a lot of different practices, and not everything has given me peace, but the stuff that has given me peace I've still stuck to it. Like I practice Buddhism almost every day. And that is one thing which, so the concept of Buddhism is if you chant every day, you are accumulating karma. And I believe in it, and I've been practicing for the last almost 2 years now. So I've seen myself change as a person. I've become more calm.
100. मैंने भी जो chanting शुरू करी है, तो I also meditate, chant, पूजा करता हूँ every day. And I also believe in like to a huge extent in Buddhism, in Bhagavad Gita. क्योंकि mostly if you turn जितने भी philosophical schools रहे हैं, जितने भी Lao Tzu, Stoicism, जितने सबको वो crux सबका एक ही है कि life is there's this one entity, हम उसे शिवा बोले, लागोस बोले, कुछ भी गुरु माने, who's running, and you can't entitlement वाले questions नहीं हो सकते. You're here, you are in your mind, get out of your mind, observe and live.
And one more thing I feel is important, I don't know how a lot of people do it or not, it's having that feeling of gratitude.
Very important.
मतलब people, चलो सबकी problems होती हैं, everyone has problems, and each one's problem is big for them. You can't compare two people's problem and say कि यार वो बंदे को देख उसको इतनी problems है, तू क्या रो रहा है? You can't. इसके लिए यही बड़ी बात है bro.
वो नहीं है like saying जिसमें if there is a bowl and everybody puts their problems in that you would just take your problem and run away.
Yeah, bro. That's what now.
Seeing other people's and ये victim mentality has created a lot of. Beach mein, I remember like there was a lot of issues that we were having and we became that people. But like giving our energies to just ourselves, understanding where we are, and also the higher being, understanding what all practices. Maybe I am not that person every day, but I can see the change when I am. I can see the positivity maybe in the work, the calmness on maybe anything that goes wrong. You just need to understand what's the best solution right now I can have.
Disaster management तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है because you're calm.
Yeah, bro. It's important, yeah. I think it's I don't know. I'm glad to hear. Like, how old are you guys? Sorry.
I'm 25. Just turned 25.
Yeah, so you guys are like 5-6 years younger to me, and I don't know how even the younger people who are younger to you, do they practice all of this or not? Because people who are older to us, they've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Like my parents, my grandmom, everyone, they've been doing it. And बचपन में मुझे भी लगता था यार कि क्यों? But as you grow, I feel you need something like this, yaar.
You definitely do.
There's so many tensions going around in life, so much stress. Everything is so hectic nowadays. You keep running from one place to another. This keeps you grounded.
Faith.
Yeah.
Faith. Yeah.
And also, like I was saying that about the gratitude wala feeling. That is very important to have, man. I thank God, like the universe, every day.
Every moment ऐसे कुछ भी.
हर रोज at least once I am like कि thank you.
Thank you भगवान.
Like I feel really lucky that I'm doing what I like doing and I'm getting the chance to do it at such a scale. So that is like with the film also, it was nothing short of a miracle because it's very tough.
True.
Like a film, to get a film that to like this and that to such a character for a new actor, it's very tough. But if God was not on my side, I don't think I would have had the courage to go through the journey.
Gratitude turns pressure into privilege.
Nice.
Yeah, very well learned, bro. Very well learned.
Yeah, man. Keeping that gratitude, like we used to run back to like our dad's like ye issue aa raha hai, I think this is how we should go, and like be grateful you are doing something that you like.
Correct.
People are just doing something that they don't even like and they don't even know it.
Exactly.
So be grateful about everything that you have right now.
But somehow I feel our dad's generation, like they were much tougher than we are.
A lot tougher.
Bro, anytime I go back to my dad with like, ये हो गया यार, क्या करें? Like, क्या हो गया?
Exactly.
I mean,
for them, these are
क्या हो गया?
it's just normal, but like they have gone through so much and learned so
Yeah,
much.
Man.
They have seen the dark that we can't even process, I think.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know if I have even half the courage that my dad has.
Exactly.
My dad, my mom, like that generation only like.
True.
People are getting.
Dana White, the UFC president, so he was on a podcast, he was talking about his kids. So वो ये बताता कि one advice I give all the young people are that even if you can be even like a little savage in this generation, then you can make it. Because people are so sensitive.
Yeah, man.
And then if you have like इतना सा भी वो है ना कि take it on your chin and move ahead. थोड़ा सा भी इस चीज का flavor है, you'll make it.
You have to be. It's very sensitive. People have become very sensitive, and because of that, a lot of good is also happening because a lot of prejudices and a lot of they're breaking. But a lot of the times it feels like you can't speak freely because you don't know who will feel bad about what. And it's not necessarily that you're saying something bad. आप हो सकता है उस बारे में उस बंदे से related भी चीज़ नहीं बोल रहे और वो अपने ऊपर लेके कर ले. Like one very weird thing is, so for the longest time I did not have a DP on WhatsApp. And when I removed my DP, people started sending me messages. भाई तू ठीक है? Is everything all right with you? I'm like क्या हो गया? किसी ने कुछ बोला है यार? नहीं DP हटाई मैंने कहा अरे यार.
Imagining.
Wanted to say stuff to them but I can't on the podcast. Please यार.
होता है भाई, it happens.
Has social media जो ये पिछले 5 थोड़े टाइम में जो इतना ये change आया, how are you coping with this? Like अपन COVID time से तो everything has changed.
That's a good thing only. I feel like you guys asked me कि is there a perception that if you do a villain then you will continuously keep doing a villain. So I don't know, maybe it was there पहले I don't know if it's still there or not. I'll get to know abhi aage jaake. But I feel that with social media, one good thing that is there is, so people saw me playing the character of Azhar, and then on social media they get to see my real, like how I am in reality, right? And that's a complete, huge, vast difference.
True.
So if someone sees me portraying that character, they will understand that I went from here till this character, but this is not me. But with my social media, they can know that he can also do this. He's doing this. He speaks like this. So it gives people an exposure about how you are as a person, and it's good, man. It's good to connect, good to learn, good to teach. There are very little downsides to it, as far as I see it.
Crazy. I think social media has been the biggest catalyst in जो ये world order change हो रहा है, like regarding everything.
Artists are getting towards OTT. कितने films यहाँ पे बन रही है just because people got that fame from social media as well. Like I think ये OTT films आगे जाके maybe you not only influencers but everybody in the bigger industries are also wanting to work. अभी कितनी सारी movies आती है जो OTT पे release हो गया.
So OTT is a great platform for actors, because ever since OTT came, so many more actors are getting work.
Yeah.
It's like how IPL was for cricketers, right?
True.
And OTT the best thing about it, I'll say, is there's such good content being made. Like, people are getting, and the content is from smaller parts of India, remote areas of India. You're getting to know stories, you're getting to know what people are doing in those areas. You never knew before that.
पहले दिखती भी नहीं थी, पर्दे पे आती ही नहीं थी.
नहीं पता लगता था ना.
बहुत वो होता था ना, like पहले के ज़माने में तो again it's distribution. Remember that podcast we were watching? तो distribution channels are so huge now. The consumers are so vast कि
And plus so
हर
many
किसी के हाथ में एक screen है यार.
है bro,
मतलब
बिल्कुल
it's weird. अगर if we just track down to even हमारा बचपन, तो there were only two screens, television or cinema.
Yeah.
ठीक है? And now every mobile phone is a screen.
Yeah, man.
So
that is definitely there. So many actors have gotten their due because of because of OTT platforms. मतलब who were such brilliant actors, and when people saw them on performing good characters on OTT, then they realized कि there's a whole different market where actors are doing such great jobs.
Getting the opportunities as well.
would you like to play in some sort of one character from the past, like history of cinema, or like three characters?
Three characters, okay. One is Rocky Balboa for sure.
Oh, huh.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
One would be, I think I would love to have played this one, Khilji from Padmavat.
Yeah, good choice.
I like that character.
You would look amazing, bhai.
And bro, Ranveer Singh is one of my favorites.
And he nailed it.
He killed it, man. He killed it.
True.
But just the way he portrayed the character made me want to, try my angle towards it, and my point of view towards it. And one more character that I would have loved to play, I think this one, Chak De mein Shah Rukh Khan ka jo character tha, bro. That was a very nice film. That character was also very nice.
Yeah. Those crazy movies.
या खुदा ये तो बीच में मारेगा. भाई हाँ, but
Any foreign cinema you follow?
No, mostly Hollywood only. I don't follow any cinema as per se, but like I watch films from a lot of different places.
Like just talking to different artists, I got to find out so many different cinemas. जितने इतने सारे हैं, पता भी नहीं था. Crazy.
I read somewhere on the internet, maybe it was a comment or something, kahin par, someone said he looks like Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, bro. I know Cillian Murphy, man. But I don't see the resemblance. But a lot of people commented on my reel saying you look like there were comments where I look like 20 people, 20 different actors in the past. But the most common was Henry Cavill.
Oh yes.
Most people have said.
I can see it. Yes.
I can't, bro. For some reason, I can't. But like that's the most common one that I've gotten on my comments.
No, but yes, it is there, bro.
Dude, he's a smart guy, man. He's very smart.
And he's also like not just smart as in handsome smart, but he's also very intellectually smart. I watched a few of his talks. It's amazing. मैं जब वर्कआउट करा करता था ना, तो एक सुपरमैन वर्कआउट करके ना, तो वो मतलब जो सुपरमैन ने वर्कआउट करा था मूवी में, तो वो लोग ऐसे करने की कोशिश करते थे, कैन वी डू इट इन रियल लाइफ, तो मैंने एक बार ट्राई करता, डिड नॉट लास्ट 15 मिनट्स।
ये यूट्यूब पे डाल
ये यूट्यूब पे है एक, डूइंग द सुपरमैन।
हाँ ब्रो, बहुत सारे हैं ऐसे। तो there's this guy who makes videos specifically like that. He'll take up an actor or a character and then he'll tell you the workouts that that guy did to get into that role, and he'll post a reel all about the different workouts that that guy did for a week.
यार कंटेंट बना के भी दिमाग कितना लगा लेते हैं लोग, लाइक जस्ट टू इमेजिन कि ये भी कर सकते हैं, लेट्स जस्ट टू फॉर पीपल टू सी।
No, social media is the biggest thing that has come out is content creation. Yeah? I mean, it's like you're directing, producing, shooting, editing, everything in one person is doing all of that.
But I have this thing about social media. मैं अभी बैठ के सोच रहा हूँ, we were discussing about it also कि so what happened with me was मेरा एक बहुत अच्छा दोस्त है, and एक दिन ऐसे उसका कॉल आया एंड इसलिए कैसा है ब्रो, ये है वो है, तो मैं कहा बढ़िया भाई। तो मैंने कहा कितना टाइम हो गया बात करे, तो उसने कहा यार ये मीम्स की गलती है। तो मैंने कहा ये मीम्स की गलती, कह रहे कि मीम भेजता रहता है बंदा तो ऐसे भी लगता है कि टच में है, पर क्या टच में है।
मतलब मेरे हैं 2-3 दोस्त, लाइक वेरी ओल्ड फ्रेंड्स, स्कूल फ्रेंड्स, उनसे मेरी फोन पे बात हो जाती है तो हो जाती है, बट हर रोज मतलब हमारी चैट में सिर्फ मीम्स है, सिर्फ मीम्स है, आने जाने सिर्फ मीम्स।
तो एंड फ्रॉम दैट आई वेंट इनटू द स्पाइरल ऑफ थिंकिंग कि सोशल मीडिया का क्या सीन है, एंड देन आई रियलाइज्ड कि व्हाट सोशल मीडिया हैज डन आयरॉनिकली, लाइक डिस्पाइट बीइंग कॉल्ड सोशल मीडिया, व्हाट इट हैज डन इज इसने हम सबका एक माइंड स्पेस बना दिया है
खुद का।
ठीक, मैं सोशल मीडिया पे जो देख रहा हूँ तो मुझे ऐसे लगता था कि एंड दिस हाउ आई रियलाइज आल्सो वाज बिजनेस करते हुए कि हम कोई कलेक्शन बना रहे होते ना, तो मैं सोचता था भाई ये पीस तो फाड़ दे, ये है एंड ऑल दैट, और जब हम वो किसी और को दिखाते थे तो ये क्या है, तो मैंने रियलाइज करना स्टार्ट करा कि मैंने जो अपना सोशल मीडिया स्फेयर बना रखा है और उसी में जो मेरे वो सेम स्फेयर के दोस्त हैं, हमें एक चीज फटती हुई दिखती है और हमें लगता है पूरी दुनिया ऐसी ही चल रही है। लाइक वट एवर आई सी ऑन माई सोशल मीडिया से अबाउट द पॉलिटिक्स, द वे द कंट्री इज बीइंग रन, XYZ थिंग्स, वो सब मेरे दिमाग में एक परसेप्शन चल रही है कि हमारा देश ऐसे चल रहा है, हमारी दुनिया ऐसे चल रही है, देश तो चलो छोड़ो, हमारी दुनिया इस डायरेक्शन में चल रही है। देन आई मीट समवन एल्स who I don't know, they're from a different background, their beliefs are different, so their social media is completely different. और उनका बिलीफ ये कि पूरी दुनिया ही वैसे चल रही है, तो हर कोई अपने दिमाग में एक बिलीफ बना के चल रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ देयर एल्गोरिथम।
हमने क्या किया एक दिन, आई थिंक कौन सी वेडिंग में थे हम सारे, लाइक हमने सबका क्या किया, वी जस्ट ओपन अप आवर फोन्स एंड वी वर लाइक कि लेट्स,
सो वन ऑफ आवर फ्रेंड्स इज इन
रील्स वाला साइड
3G this no, one of our friends he's in the army and he's also a lot into spirituality, stoicism and everything
like that.
तो उसने ऐसे ही बोला, तो उसने नया थॉट एक्सपेरिमेंट स्टार्ट करा था ऑन द सेम लाइंस कि वो सबका ना, वो कहता अपना इंस्टा को दिखाओ, अभी पता चल जाएगा तुम्हारा दिमाग कैसे चलता है।
हाँ ब्रो।
तो जैसे खोला इंस्टा एल्गोरिथम, तो हम इसके भी खुला कि वो कपड़े काट रहे हैं, स्क्रीन प्रिंटिंग चल रही है, हसल चल रहा है
ब्रो।
ईके भी था वहां पर, तो ईके पे एक्टिंग का सीन चला। फिर एक दोस्त है जिससे हमें जो उम्मीद थी वो चला।
वो है ब्रो, सबका एक्सप्लोर करके देखो, यू विल गेट टू नो व्हाट दैट पर्सन इज थिंकिंग थ्रू आउट द डे। एब्सोल्युटली।
वो एक जैसे क्या है ना, इंफॉर्मेशन की इतनी ज्यादा अबंडेंस है, यू कांट हैव दैट फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड कि ये ही चल रहा है, एवरीबॉडी इज जस्ट इनटू इट। कॉन्वर्सेशंस खत्म हो गई हैं,
हो गई ना। सोशल मीडिया इज काइंड ऑफ द मोस्ट एंटी सोशल थिंग। आप बात नहीं कर रहे हो फिर भी आप कनेक्टेड हो, यू आर नॉट मीटिंग पीपल फिजिकली बट यू आर स्पेंडिंग टाइम विद देम ऑन सोशल मीडिया,
लाइक अ alternate reality sort of. हम even like रिद्धि पियर एंड हम कई बार बात कर रहे होते हैं, हम लोग दुनिया को इतने डिफरेंट नजरियों से देखते हैं एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट somehow stems to social media because तुम वहीं से सबसे ज्यादा कंज्यूम कर रहे हो।
Absolutely. अब यार आप सोचो ना, बिना कहीं गए you can see the whole world.
Yeah.
What is going on in, like what parties are going on in Goa, or say what parties are going on in Bali, what are people doing in Switzerland, what are people doing in Australia, you can see it sitting at your home. So कहीं ना कहीं people also feel कि ठीक है यार, अब दिख तो रही है, क्या करना है जाके। People are kind of not getting that physical experience themselves. सोशल मीडिया पे खुश है,
they are just happy, and even content creators like giving them the कि यार मैं दिखा लाता हूँ ना तुम्हें 1 मिनट में पूरा थाईलैंड, रुको रील में सब दिख भी रहा है।
Yeah, but it's not easy. Content creation, it's the in thing right now, but it's very difficult.
we
हम
have
दोनों
gone
हैं
through
उस
the process.
difficulty
Yeah,
के
man.
उसमें, हाँ.
We are planning a reel segment that in which we'll just put on reels about conversations that are just about simple topics. Like, do you know there is a new term in town after situationship now?
What is it?
Talkationship.
Like you're just talking.
Yeah, which is basically talking stage, but now they've labeled it. So Gen Z has labeled.
Yeah. So
Talkationship.
yeah. That one.
Yeah.
So for us, these things are getting out of hand. And for
तो हमें नहीं समझ आता है. She comes to me every day and she's like, FOMO, हमें FOMO पता था. We were very, मैंने कहा FOMO तो हमें पता है. तो she's like, तुम्हें SOMO पता है? मैंने कहा SOMO क्या है? Bro, SOMO पता है? हाँ.
Sorrow of missing.
satisfaction
of missing out. Yeah, bro.
Bro, that sticker, Spellstruck is the Salulu for the day.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not like solution or delusion बोलने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
But again, that's how तो हम लोग we are planning कि since we have been sort of suffering with this vocab, तो why not help the oldies boomers like us और अपन ये series चलाते हैं कि हम लोग आपस में बात करके try and explain.
Yeah, man. I was doing some interview where they had a section about this. They were giving me like all these short forms and like they were like, or this Gen-z slangs, and they were like, इसका मतलब, do you know the meaning of this? And there were some really weird ones. Like ये क्यों है? What was the need? What was it?
बताओ कुछ.
Ready any new terms?
कोई new
Yeah.
Gen Z term बताओ जल्दी से.
It's giving.
Huh?
Yes, it's giving. Yeah, and
Do you want to guess?
No.
It's giving मतलब
tell me, what do you think it is?
जैसे कोई generous बंदा होता है तो he's like.
नहीं भाई, नहीं, मैंने भी ऐसा ही कुछ बोला था.
हाँ. Because that's normal English.
Yeah, and I they told me the meaning, and I still don't remember it because.
It's giving means that, oh, it's giving. It's like, oh my god, this is such a great thing. Like it's a phrase used to appreciate something. So it's giving.
Okay.
So, okay, I get the slang now.
Is it giving you the vibe, like complete the whole sentence, or ये
इतना
just
नहीं
giving?
सोचा
Yeah, it's like giving. It's giving.
It's giving, bro.
You click a picture and it's like
अगर
it's
इतना
giving.
सोचा
Maybe
होता
I don't know,
तो वो नहीं
man.
होता.
Damn, guys, you need to buck up. Man.
But I really want to know how these things like, okay, maybe so for example you start saying this. You are the one who said it for the first time. How is it catching on? Like why are so many people wanting to
ये तो,
confuse people?
how this happens is simply by अगर if I was Insta famous, ठीक है, अगर मेरे 1 million follower होते तो बावा बहुत चल रहा होता. And how I caught
Yeah, no.
how I caught it was मैं हिमाचल रहा था थोड़े से टाइम और वहाँ पे सारे बाइक जी बावा और मेरे को ये बाबा इतना पसंद आ गया कि तब से इसको आदत पड़ गई थी बाबा की. मेरी मम्मी को आदत पड़ गई थी बाबा की. मैंने चाटा खाया था भाई उस चक्कर में. तो ऐसे मैं घर से जा रहा था तो मैंने कहा मम्मा मैं आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में. तो मम्मी कहती क्या सीन है बाबा. और उसके बाद मैं भी पॉज हो गया. कहीं कौन बोला तो मैं पॉज हुआ. मम्मी आई चट करके जा कह रही खुद की भाषा तो खराब है मेरी भी खराब है.
ये like the future is going to be crazy. ऐसे words की एक dictionary निकालनी पड़ेगी.
नहीं, of course, bro, बनेगी. I read last year Oxford included so many words, so many Gen Z slangs. Urban dictionary is there, yeah.
Urban dictionary is there.
It's. I feel that time is nearing where what our parents felt like 10, 12 years back.
Yeah.
With the new whatever slangs and new terminologies and with the internet coming in. अभी जब AI आ जाएगा तो हम लोग if we don't read and stuff about it, we're gonna feel the same, bro.
मेरे साथ पता है क्या होता था कि अगर कोई बंदा सामने से टेक्स्ट कर रहा है और उसने कोई स्पेलिंग गलत कर दी तो इंस्टेड ऑफ आस्किंग मैंने ना पहले जाके अर्बन डिक्शनरी सर्च करना स्टार्ट कर दिया था कि मे बी दिस इज अ न्यू स्लैंग दैट आई डोंट नो अबाउट. जैसे ये आया था जब यू नो व्हाट आई नो तो IKR YKW तो IRL ये सब तो भाई अपन को तो कोई आइडिया नहीं था. नहीं यार जब आए थे जैसे मेरे को यू नो व्हाट तो IRL आई गॉट इट. यू नो व्हाट तो मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं था. और अभी एक और आया था जो मेरे को किसी ने भेजा था. हाँ, imaginationship is also a thing.
Basically when someone is just imagining that one-sided, yaar, that is what, right?
Yeah, so basically imaginationship is you two are in your own world word delusionship, but then
Delusion. So basically, every word has a ship after it now.
you can say yeah.
Yeah. Early morning ship. Early morning wake up ship.
यार हमें तो कसीनो बोलना था शिप
Bro, casino ship.
Casino ship.
We are.
wow
Wow.
क्या होगा यार ऐसी रील्स बनाते हैं आई थिंक पीपल नीड टू नो
I love it how imagination ship को समझाने के लिए delusion ship आया and it keeps on going. Wow. हाँ और
वही समझाएगा कैसे कोई
तो अगर कोई ऐसी if someone just starts ऐसी एक Instagram अकाउंट बनाए और उस पर फालतू के वर्ड्स के आगे शिप लगा के बोलना शुरू कर दे और एक गलत ही एक डिक्शनरी चालू कर दे जिसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं है बट इट्स स्टिल पिकिंग ऑन आई थिंक दैट कैन आल्सो हैपन नाउ
बिल्कुल होगा तुम में से कोई पागल करेगा
लाइक कल को कोई और पॉडकास्ट शुरू करना यू गाइस वांट द माइक तो यू लाइक माइक शिप कैन वी हैव द माइक शिप
अरे ये हाँ ये
फन एक्सपीरियंस में कर सकते हो
एक पूरा दिन बैठ के ऐसी बात कर रहे हैं
न्यू वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर
न्यू वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर
लाइक आगे का फ्यूचर इज वेरी क्रेजी अभी अभी एक स्टैट सुना था थर्ड टाइम आई थिंक 50 इयर्स बाद देयर वुड बी चिल्ड्रन वुड बी वेरी क्या था वो स्टैट चिवावास वाला
नहीं वो इट्स नॉट अ स्टार्ट इट्स व्हाट आई थिंक इट्स अ बिलीफ इट्स अ बिलीफ यार मैं ना आई हैव नथिंग अगेंस्ट डॉग्स ठीक है बहुत अच्छे होते हैं डॉग्स प्लीज मैं बता रहा हूँ प्लीज ये मत सोचना मुझे नहीं पसंद अमेजिंग ममा यूज्ड टू हैव वो जैसे गांव में बड़ा घर था उस घर में 17 पेट डॉग्स थे तो इट्स नॉट लाइक आई हैव थिंग्स एनीथिंग अगेंस्ट डॉग बट देन मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि गुड़गांव में स्पेसिफिकली अराउंड द एरिया दैट आई लिव अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर गेटिंग वो छोटे छोटे चिवावास ठीक है अगेन आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम विद दैट बट मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि डॉग्स का जो एक पर्पस था इट हैज चेंज्ड नाउ फ्रॉम बीइंग लाइक दे यूज्ड टू बी यू नो कीपिंग यू सिक्योर एंड कैटल्स में नाउ दे आर मोर ऑफ अ sort of a emotional support ठीक है and with ये cross breeding वगैरह इतना छोटे छोटी breeds बना दी हैं that everyone in their छोटा little space also has now got a dog तो मैं ऐसे बोलता हूँ कि थोड़े टाइम में गुड़गांव में बच्चों से ज्यादा कुत्ते हो जाएंगे
हम अभी पता किस बात पे पिस ऑफ हुए थे देयर वाज लाइक हमारी लिफ्ट थी दो टाइप की तो व्हेन डिलीवरी गाइज कम दे ओनली हैड टू यूज द सर्विस लिफ्ट एंड दे कांट यूज द मेन लिफ्ट बट द डॉग्स कैन लाइक इतना डिफरेंस इमेजिनेशन में लाइक people are just getting
we are not against dogs using the main lift but then yeah delivery guys को भी करने दो ना क्या हो गया
I agree with you man मतलब सबको यूज करने दो ना
sensitive वो dogs के लिए भी उतने ही होते जा रहे
हो जाते हैं bro people like कितने लोगों का thought process है कि I would rather spend time with a dog or save a dog than a human or spend time with a human ठीक है यार I mean if you like dogs you like but then don't in your real life don't discriminate in between people also na there are people who will say that you know dogs are this dogs are that and then they won't let people delivery guys use the main lift these sort of discriminations I think they should also end now man
it's high time
I don't understand it मेरे लिए सब equal है like in real life IRL
no cap bro no cap
it's giving bro
it's giving this equality thing is giving bro
it should be man I mean I don't know what it's giving still clearly means but it should equality should come
yeah so this podcast is a talkationship
this podcast is an open talkationship
this goes a long way now
nice
crazy
और सबसे अमेजिंग जो मुझे लगा था जो मैंने पर्सनली अपनी लाइफ में फॉर अ गुड 3 months यूज करा और फिर मेरे आसपास वालों ने छुड़वाया है ये साउंड्स लाइक अ यू प्रॉब्लम मजा आ जाता था कुछ भी होता था कोई मेरे को बोलता था दया यार इट साउंड्स लाइक अ यू प्रॉब्लम ब्रो
I don't know what you're talking about
बहुत बढ़िया है
I think काफी हो गया
what is one thing that you would जैसे अगर कोई अपनी फोन की बैटरी चार्ज नहीं रखता है तो आई कॉल इट द मोस्ट दिव्यम थिंग टू डू
the most divyam thing
कोई बंदा बहुत ही ज्यादा कोच मोड में आ गया है फॉर नो रीजन तो आई कॉल इट द मोस्ट दहिया थिंग टू डू कि किसी को भी देख के नहीं भाई ऐसे मत कर वो वाला तो व्हाट इज द वन ऋषभ थिंग टू डू
the one Rishabh thing to do
everybody
is
every friend knows कि ये ऋषभ ही
हाँ
कि और भी कोई कर रहा है तो बोल रहे हैं ऋषभ वाली हरकतें कर रहा है
bro bro, being consistent, actually being consistent with fitness and stuff. Like even if you're like, हाँ हो सकता है bro. If you're at a party and you're partying your life out at that party. मतलब तुम बज रहे हो party में, dance कर रहे हो, सब कर रहे हो, and you've not even had a sip of alcohol, and you're staying till the end. That someone can say कि ये करता है.
So we pull off a lot of Rishabh things. We also gave up on alcohol. Not gave up. जैसे अभी एक बेस्ट फ्रेंड की दीदी की शादी तो वहाँ तो बहुत पी हमने. But apart from that, yes, we gave up alcohol. अब हो गया 1-2 साल हो गया अपन दोनों को. तो yes, a lot of parties. We're बढ़िया techno parties बज रहे हैं, but no alcohol. बढ़िया एकदम. We have learned to enjoy the music just for the music now.
Yeah, man, I feel you don't need anything to enjoy a party.
The vibe is giving, bro.
The vibe is given, man.
You should be the party, man. That's what I feel. You should be the party.
So one of the Take Two guys, Anil, वो ये कह रहा था कि किसी
He's a
और को
doctor.
he's a doctor तो वो ऐसे बोलता है मैं full time doctor and a full time DJ. क्योंकि दिन में पूरा टाइम वो डॉक्टर है और रात को पूरा टाइम वो डीजे है. तो वो कहता कि किसी और को पार्टी कराने से पहले खुद पार्टी करनी आनी चाहिए भाई. यू हैव टू बी द पार्टी योरसेल्फ, तब तुम एक क्राउड को पार्टी करा पाओगे. बहुत बढ़िया भाई, बहुत मजा आया.
Conversation यार Rishabh. This was really amazing to have you here. And I think guys, any questions that you guys wanna have like for Rishabh, you guys can drop it in the comments. Rishabh, anything more you want to say?
Thank you for all the love, guys, and really overwhelmed by it, and really happy that you guys have liked my character in the film and praised the film so much as well. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really filled with gratitude, and keep shower a lot of love on me, on the film, and on Spellstruck as well, bro. These guys are fab. Like I had a really good time with you guys, bro.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
The feeling is all mutual. We love to have you, and I'm so happy that the artistic tribe that we keep on talking about, the artistic cult that we sort of keep on talking about on the podcast, I'm so glad that you are a part of it now. बहुत ही अच्छा था. I hope every conversation that you wanted to have with Rishabh but couldn't, हमने उनमें से कुछ conversations cover करी. You got to know him a little better. मेरे को बहुत मजा आया पॉडकास्ट में जांगिड को. तो
same here guys. Do like, share, subscribe. हम और ऐसे गेस्ट बिल्कुल लाएंगे.
हाँ,
Questions डाल देना and
और सबके प्रोफाइल्स पिन कर देंगे. ऋषभ की प्रोफाइल तो तुम्हें पता ही है भाई, हमारी भी पिन कर देंगे.
Abhi, I'll do one thing which most of the interviews made me do towards the end of it. The camera चल रहा है ना?
yeah.
Hi guys, this is Rishabh Sawhney and you're watching me at Spellstruck.
Oh,
Hey, thank you so much.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's go. Also, Dad, I made it.